election time. It's election night. It's November 3rd, 2020. Donald J. Trump versus Joseph Biden. I've been watching these maps all night long, watching them turn red and blue.
Oh wow! I just randomly put it. That's a pretty.
Actually, you can turn it towards that way a little more. And so far, well, up until about 10 minutes ago, everything was kind of on track with how we thought it was going to be. Like all the states, like, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming,
all
Nebraska,
the blues are blues and all the reds
all the
are reds.
blues are blues and the reds are reds. Now, Florida was one of the battleground states that was like a toss-up, and it looked like for a bit that Biden was up in Florida. And if Biden won Florida, then it's a wrap. Biden wins the race for sure. But now with 91% of counties reporting Trump is leading by like 4 points, he's going to win Florida. But then there's also Pennsylvania, which is also important. If Biden wins Pennsylvania, then he'll probably still win the election. But if Trump wins Pennsylvania, then that's when we start getting into real hot water. Fortunately, Biden is with only 15% of results. Oh, actually, it tightened a lot. Biden was leading by like 60% a second ago. Now he's leading by 12%. So we'll see how things go there. Now he's leading by 9%. If Biden wins Pennsylvania, then it's pretty much a wrap. If Trump wins Pennsylvania and Florida, then it's pretty much a wrap. I have a simulation map over here that lets you fill in, like, what if this candidate won this state? Then what would the odds be, and that sort of thing.
Fuck.
So I filled in all the states that have been confirmed. Let's see and right now, with everything that's been basically confirmed, I'm also including Florida, even though that hasn't been confirmed, it's looking like Trump's going to win. Which right now, going in, it was 90% chance of Biden victory. Now it's 70% chance of Biden victory. Still in the positive.
In what? In total?
In total. In the whole thing.
Really? I thought Trump was going to fucking win.
Going in, Trump had like a 10% chance, and which is going into the race in 2016, he had a 30% chance,
and he fucking won.
But this time he only had a 10% chance, and the national polling consistently was extremely high for Biden, but the battleground states were tighter, which is why we're looking at the battlegrounds so closely.
Tight.
But
tight voting pussy.
So let's say Biden wins Pennsylvania. That would put him back up to a 96% chance of winning, even with losing Florida.
I have friends in Pennsylvania, and they voted Biden.
Yeah. So
good job.
So if he wins, that's what we're really looking at right now, then it's pretty much a wrap for Trump. But if Trump manages to pull off Pennsylvania, our odds suddenly going down to 28%. But the one caveat is that, Texas is kind of like a toss-up right now. Trump is currently leading by 0.7, and Texas is surprising because that's usually like a red state. But there was a lot of hype that this time it could be a toss-up.
I think
so. It's been flipping.
I think that's because Texas, their population changed. A lot of them are brown people now.
Yeah,
white people's a minority in there.
Yeah, and it's like in bigger populations in the cities that lean Democrat. I'm not sure of all the details, but with 64% reporting Trump is leading by 0.7, but it's been flipping back and forth all night.
So what happens if Trump wins?
Let's say Trump wins Pennsylvania, but Biden can pull off Texas. That would put us back to an 83% chance.
Jesus Christ! Why is it so fucking easy?
So yeah, it's kind of shows you the shittiness of the system is that it all depends on like 5 states basically, like Texas, Pennsylvania, Florida. But if Trump gets Texas and Pennsylvania, then our chances dip to 22%. But if Trump wins Texas and we win Pennsylvania, then it's back to 96. So we need to win either.
Wait, I need to move this.
Either Pennsylvania or Texas, or both. We need to win at least one of them. It doesn't really matter which one. It would be better if it was Pennsylvania, probably.
Why? Pennsylvania had more people?
Actually, Pennsylvania has less votes, so maybe it would be. It's just there's a higher chance of winning Pennsylvania.
Oh.
So like
Alaska's fucking red?
Alaska, yeah, for some reason that surprised me. There's only
Kind of forgot they existed.
There's only 3 votes. I guess Alaska. Well, no, there's no.
Probably...
So yeah, we're still waiting on all the West Coast stuff over here. Those won't come in for another hour at least.
But like those are all blue.
Washington or Washington, maybe Oregon, California. Washington, probably Oregon, California.
Arizona's red, right?
Arizona is leaning red, but it could be blue.
I'm pretty sure there's just a bunch of rich conservative people that live there. So yeah.
But we're still waiting on confirmations from a lot of states, and right now it honestly is going down to Pennsylvania and Texas. Although Georgia is one that's, well, no, but Trump will probably win Georgia. North Carolina is one we're actually looking at a lot because even though it's only 15 electoral votes, Biden's leading by 0.5, and it would give us a really nice safety cushion if we won that along with like Pennsylvania.
So you're telling me that we're fucked?
Not yet, brother. We gotta snuff up on that hopium.
The hopium?
The hopium.
I'm a hopium?
We're not switching to the copium yet, where you have to cope through this BS, but we're and like deal with it. We're on the hopium still.
I don't know.
I've been switching between here. It'll pick up some volume.
Okay, explain this. There's 9. So Biden has 9 states, but has more electoral votes.
Yeah, because some states are worth more than. Well, to see, I have 2 maps pulled up right here. This one has Biden at 115 versus Trump at 129, and then AP, which I like more, has Biden at 131, Trump at 92. I think it's just because different ones count like different confirmations. I think this one is less lenient about like which ones could tip, and this one is like more gray.
Dude, I'm telling you, I will not be surprised if Trump wins.
So I was, up until like 3 days ago, I was sold on Biden winning, but every time I thought that, I knew in the back of my mind that there's a chance Trump could win. There's because we've known for months. He's said that he's basically said like I'm gonna try to steal it. Basically, he's gonna say I'm gonna fight it. Trump. I'm gonna fight it. He said like I'm gonna bring my lawyers to the Supreme Court, and now the Supreme Court is a 6-3 conservative majority. And like, but so we knew there was going to be some bullshittery, and that he was probably going to like declare victory no matter what, unless it was like an absolute blowout.
Well, more importantly, if
Ilhan Omar wins re-election, that's good.
Wait, what?
Ilhan Omar won re-election in Minnesota race, which was predictable, but good shit.
What was I gonna say? Oh, even if Biden wins, the transition of power is gonna be so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's okay. Regardless of what happens, there's going to be
violence. This is our time to get PC parts, Kevin. Let's go to Best Buy and loot. This is it. Let's loot. Let's loot.
Shit up. Oh, wait,
yes.
Which button's the chat button?
Kevin, but you have to go. I can't.
Oh, there we go.
Because you are a handsome
You're right,
Caucasian
I'm a handsome
male.
White Caucasian.
I am but a small Asian man. The transition of power is going to be so fucking sexy and hot and peaceful. There's going to be flower petals everywhere.
Hang on.
Trump and the conservatives will be like, damn it.
Okay, so
maybe next time, guys.
Tonight, whatever happened. Okay, well, actually, let me talk about the Senate real quick. Right now, there is a Republican majority, but there's a decent chance if we just get a few victories.
How big is this butt?
That we could flip it to being blue, which would be Poggers. It'd be PogChamp, my friend.
Poggers.
This one.
PogChamp.
And
PogChamp, son.
So yeah, like at this point, we still don't know. As I thought it would be, we still have no idea which way it's gonna go.
I don't like this, Kev.
We'll have a better idea in a couple hours. Hold on, what we got here?
We don't have a couple hours. That guy's wearing a Bernie shirt.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 3% of the population voted for Kanye? I'm pretty sure 3% of the total population voted for Kanye.
We don't know yet, but
I saw it. I saw it somewhere.
I don't know.
I saw it on BuzzFeed, on TikTok, BuzzFeed TikTok. I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout because we've already discussed this, but what is up with conservatives being so vocal about their opinion and Democrats not saying anything?
Well,
like, what is up with that? Fucking, you will always see.
Well, what do you mean,
you'll always see a Trump flag or a MAGA hat or Blue Lives Matter.
Because they think they're like oppressed, and they think that like conservatism is the new punk rock, that it's the new counterculture, and that it's not like the
Wait, but the very definite conservative, like, that's literally the...
Yeah. Well,
like
they don't have very many brain cells, but...
I've probably seen one Biden-Harris picket thing. But, like, a million of those Trump... Why does it always just say Trump? It doesn't say Pence. It just says Trump on it.
I've seen Trump Pence, but...
I've seen one of them. And then the guy changed it to I pump
It's a straight
penis.
up... Yeah, I saw that.
I pump penis out.
But it's because they're straight up a cult. It's just a cult of Trumpism, and they worship him like he's a god, and like that's all it is. And I mean, yeah, we've been shifting further and further to the right since the 80s, thanks to Ronald Reagan.
He's hot, I guess.
And all the shit he did, but...
I heard AOC's not even planning to become she's just sticking to...
I heard she's said in a recent interview she's not planning on staying where she is forever, so that...
Oh, really? I mean... maybe it was something else, and I just heard that, like, she's not planning on ever running for president.
I didn't hear that.
That'd be pretty hot if she did.
I think she would just barely meet the age qualifier next time. So.
Yeah, how old is she? 20?
She's like 30.
She's 30?
Yeah.
She's 30?
You have to be 35.
She does not look 30.
You have to be 35 if to run for president for some reason. I think it's a little weird. I think 30 would be a better cutoff, maybe.
Kat, Kat, I can be you.
Oh, shoot.
Anyways, she does not look 30. That's what I wanted to say. What?
Yeah.
How old is Ilhan Omar?
She's like 37.
What?
They feast on the blood of adrenochrome of children, don't you know?
Dude.
Because they're Dems.
They're fucking liberals. They like... Oh, God.
It'd be pretty pog champ, though, if we had an AOC running.
You know, I saw this one girl support pro-life.
Yeah.
But, like, she was, like, this young girl.
I've seen
our age.
TikToks of that, yeah.
I'm very confused.
Is she blonde?
No, she was I'm just confused, because, like, us, what are we called? Us young people, I guess.
Gen Z, we
kind of, like, you know, we are irresponsible and we have sex a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, her being against that's very, against what I don't know. I just found it very strange.
Well, conservatism in general is just a sea of hypocrisies because, like, and ignorance of reality. Because, like, people can be pro-life but support Donald Trump, who has absolutely made women get abortions before that he's impregnated, and like that's definitely happened, and also they're super vocal about being anti-pedophile. That's like all some of them care about.
Yeah, they're like, you're blue, you like little boys.
Yeah, but and that's all they ever, like a lot of my extended family, that's all they post about issue-wise is just that. Is just child molestation, which is, it's so weird because, well, I mean, Trump's been accused of, there was a lawsuit against him back in the 80s of raping a 13-year-old girl.
Nice.
Which was only dropped after said girl started to receive death threats, and then it just went away. And then also there's the time he barged in on a teen beauty pageant, which is already weird, changing room of 15-year-old girls, and it was like, said some weird shit about him. So, I mean, he's not exactly a guy you want to rep that movement, but it's just...
I don't know. I don't have a say in abortion because I don't have a vagina.
I mean, and it's also funny because, like, countries that have legal, safe abortion there's... The people in the country are less likely to get abortions because that usually coincides with better birth control and better sex education. which would stop that to begin with. And also, when you illegalize abortion, usually that's not going to stop abortions from happening. It's just going to make it way more dangerous, which will ultimately probably result in more death. If you're someone who considers a fetus to be a life, then ultimately it's going to result in the death of said fetus and the mother, probably in some cases, because they can do some violent shit.
What was it? I think I saw it was like, what was her name? Amy Coney
Barrett. Yeah.
She was like, didn't she like, we should kill women that like was it her? I don't think she said this. Like we should kill women that had
but she
that have abortions. Or
I think
whatever.
She said they should like be held accountable and like
they should be charged for murder,
charged with something.
I don't know. I just find the abortion debate very petty
and very like
unnecessary, like
weird.
It's very weird and very petty. Because like if you pro-lifer obviously values human life, right?
Well, that's what they
claim.
That's what they claim.
But like, if you really valued human life, just like,
it's a little. Do you think that's a little high? It's like there's a lot of.
Are you calling me short? But as I was saying, like if they value human life so much, right?
Oh jeez.
If you knocked that over, I would have castrated you. You know, they value human life, so like go, like I don't know, donate to like.
No, because then they support Trump, who like has bombed Yemen more than Obama and Bush combined, which is crazy because they bombed it a lot. They bombed the Middle East a lot, and he's already done it more. So they don't actually care about life. They just care about something. Like it's so easy to say, it's so easy to be anti-abortion and be like, these are lives. Because they're babies, and it's like a really easy
babies. I love babies.
Concept to attach yourself to because it's like so,
babies are so epic.
I don't know. It's just a sea of hypocrisy.
Like they should just like donate to like some fucking like anti-malaria charity.
Oh, what happened? Some shit went down.
Or
Kansas has been called for Donald Trump. Oh shit! What did we gotta leave that back there.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, we just got Pennsylvania. What type of shitty name is that for a state?
Pennsylvania is Trump's leading by 0.7 now. Only 25% reporting.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Trump's gonna win.
Trump also now leading by about 2 points in Texas.
Trump is gonna win. But okay,
don't say that shit, brother.
I'm
huff that hopium. Don't doomer me right now,
Kevin. I'm just saying. I don't hate, like, you know, if I'm real, you know, and I'm not like, damn it, Trump's gonna win.
No, it is.
Okay, but what about if we win Washington, Oregon,
we will win those. Those are guaranteed blue.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter because they're guaranteed blue. We know they're gonna win. So
you already
factored in.
You already take those into account?
Yeah, since we lost Florida, it's down to just Pennsylvania and Texas. Oh, I gotta undo this. That's what I'm doing wrong. It's gonna be close, which means it's gonna be harder. This. Even if Biden ends up winning, it's gonna be, since it's so close, it's gonna be harder for Trump's gonna fight harder to like try to invalidate shit. And if it was a blowout, then he can't really do that at all. But it's not gonna be a blowout. We know that.
Oh, it's not a blowout. It's not a blowout. I'm just saying. Who's Joe Jorgensen?
She's the Libertarian candidate, and Howie Hawkins is the Green candidate.
Are the Libertarians the ones that are that video you showed me with like Dobby?
Yeah, that's them. We don't talk about that much. And Green are like, Green are the idiot. Like they're leftists, but they're dumb because they don't understand how like. How electoral politics in America works, so they try to do their own thing, and it never works.
Just doesn't work.
It's just like I don't know really. Yeah.
You know, why can't we all just? I don't know.
Not be dumb. Donald Trump has and Republicans have fried this country to such a degree that how is it that Trump is doing this well? The fact that he's even doing this well is a really bad sign. I think I saw a poll just today. Canadians were asked, who would you vote for in the American election? It was 80% Biden versus 20% Trump.
Let's ask the majority of the world who would they vote for. You know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, when was Trump elected?
2016.
That's our freshman year of high school, right?
Correct.
That. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait. Look.
Oh yeah, some shit went down.
Arizona's winning. Arizona's winning.
Arizona and Utah just popped up, which isn't huge shit, but
Okay, no, but I was saying, what if I don't know. When I was a kid, there were always other kids that just like all acted really like the same, and the same in the sense that they were all just assholes and always thought about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I like, you know, I have a more political view of things, they all voted for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
They're just
parenting. It's all in parenting.
It's just like they were such assholes as a kid. They like their famous line was like, "That sounds like a you problem." And like yeah, they were just assholes. They would just do shit that was so selfish and ignorant and socially ignorant.
Yeah.
Like they would be like, I like that crayon. They would snatch it from you and then it would be theirs and think
it's in the parenting. It's also maybe somewhat in the schooling and like if they're
also
religious
they're just
teachings. Like it's in that.
But like they were just such assholes. Like now that I think about it, they're like all just really stuck up assholes. All of them, and they all voted for Trump. And rich. Okay. There's like a difference between like celebrity rich, you know, like the celebrities that are fucking rich as fuck, and then like the rich people.
Yeah.
You know, like
you're right.
You know,
there is,
but like
and for the most part.
Yeah, but like you know, the rich people, they're all like conservative.
Because it benefits, because they know conservative will mean like Trump's tax cuts a couple years ago. His tax cuts, they cut taxes for virtually everybody, but there's like the tax cuts for poorer people or middle class people, those were only temporary. Within like by 2027 they're actually going to be paying more in taxes because of those tax cuts than they were back then. But for the wealthy people it's always permanent. Trump lowered it during the Obama years. The like corporate tax rate, marginal tax rate was like 35%. Trump cut it to 21%, and that's how it would be. It would just get lower and lower and lower. Biden is going to raise it to 28, which is still less than it was before, which is how you know that shit's going in a bad direction because.
Wait, Texas is red now. It's officially red.
Oh God, that doesn't. He's looking at something else. I don't know what he's looking at.
I'm gonna burp and then throw up.
Yeah, that's about right.
I was
69%.
I don't understand.
Oh shit.
Ow! Fuck
Trump's gonna win.
Trump's gonna win.
Trump's gonna win Texas, I was gonna say, but
he's gonna win.
Me turning at you was the sharp chill that ran down my spine.
Trump is gonna be elected for another four more years.
No way, dude.
4 more years. 4 more years, dude. I'm telling you, that motherfucker is gonna go at it.
It can't happen, dude. It can't happen. That it's over if it happens. Basically, I mean, the only upside to Trump winning again is that we already have more like radicalized socialist people in America than ever before. And so it will probably expand that another 4 years of Trump. But that the cost of doing that is going to be, because like we don't need to have 4 years of awful years of Trump
in order to progress.
Because Obama also did the same thing. Because what happened after 8 boring years of Obama? Bernie Sanders came along, and that was like a big thing for people, and he almost won.
When did Bernie Sanders start making his big moves?
2016 was the first time he ran for president.
Why? He was so old.
Yeah, he was so old. I think it was just because for the longest time he didn't think he had any sort of chance. Because he was like an independent. He was a registered independent, and like he's so further left than anybody in mainstream politics. But then he saw kind of people. Obama ran as like a super progressive guy and then didn't fulfill any of his policy or promises. So people were disappointed in that.
Yeah, he was just a face. Like,
yeah,
oh wow, black president. We're not that racist, but he didn't do shit.
Yeah, and so he saw people were disappointed in that, so he decided to run. And he's a large reason why we are where we are today, why there's so many people who are like socialists and
commie scum. I mean, oh, Trump is so gonna win. I'm just telling you, dude. Trump is gonna win.
If Trump wins, I mean, we're looking at I'd prefer a zombie apocalypse over Trump winning at this point.
I'd prefer Japan and Russia and North Korea fucking.
That's another thing. Is that war will probably happen with Iran or Russia or.
Well,
something
I
like
just
that.
hope everyone gangbangs America with nukes and we all just die. We all just get gangbanged.
But it's I don't know. It's not over yet. The mail-in stuff could really change shit around.
I don't know, dude. Just like I don't know. I kind of miss the days where I didn't know about politics.
Me too.
Yeah, fuck politics.
But it just so happened we had to be born at a time where like it's more important than it's been in decades, and affects the rest of like we happen to be born, so our this period like coincides with the fucking opening crawl of like a dystopian.
Yes.
Like every young adult dystopian book or movie you've ever seen, this is like we're living in like the prologue, right?
Yeah, we're living in the prologue
before.
Of coronavirus, a shitty president.
There was a disease came from the faraway land, and our leaders were abandoned the people.
Yeah, and like world wars and like
civil war,
climate change,
climate, and the planet die. Yeah, it's all like the beginning of.
That's the prologue of how
the backstory. Yeah.
Yeah, the backstory of like these survivalists in this rundown shit show.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm just a background character. I'm just in the prologue for a really good book.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Speaking of book, Kev.
Yeah, what about it?
Your book.
Yeah. I mean, it's coming along.
You're still working on it?
Well, yeah, I mean...
That's a lie. Fuck you.
No, I have been. On the weekend, since I have 4-day weekends usually, I spend a lot of time writing over the week, although...
You've been working on that thing for how long? Like 3 years now?
2 years.
2 years now?
2 years, yeah.
Kevin, you're done. Just send it.
I mean, it's in the final stages. It's just I really want to make sure it's not rushed and kind of...
God, I just don't like it. I can only imagine, like well, I can't say all conservatives, but a lot of conservatives are like fucking stupid, socially stupid.
You're right. Well, yeah, because like they have brainworms.
Because they have brainworms?
Well, yeah, they have conservatism. It's brain disease.
No, Kevin, we can't make fun of. That means they're disabled. We can't make fun of.
You're actually sometimes I feel bad for making fun of them because it is like a mental disability, and so you know.
To what?
To the results. What's the West Coast look like? This is where it's at 8:00 now.
It's blue.
Okay, ready? Boom. Washington.
Blue.
Oregon.
Blue.
California.
Blue.
Let's add them to the prediction thing. Oh.
You just put Oregon as red!
Okay, Idaho. Idaho is called for Trump. We're just waiting on Nevada. Oh, no results from Nevada. I don't know when we're getting results from Nevada.
It's because you're gay.
Let's check and see if Twitter says anything different. Joe Biden wins Washington.
Why is the West
Biden
Coast all blue?
Wins because the coasts are more populated. And more populated areas means more Democrats.
More populated areas means more Democrats.
Donald Trump wins Idaho.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's more Democrats than Republicans, so areas with more people. Like, that's why all the big cities are Democrat and all the small places are
Republican.
And then also I want to check the governor race here in Washington.
My forehead looks really big.
Jay Inslee.
Kevin. Jay Inslee's a weird man. And old. And he said that if he was chosen to be a part of the cabinet for Biden, he'd say no. Which is kind of weird.
I have no opinion on Jay Inslee. I just know I don't like the other guy. There's no results in, but it's highlighted for Jay Inslee as if he won, which wouldn't be surprised if like he just completely blows.
Yeah, there's a check mark by his name, so you know what that means, right?
Hold on, what's this?
He's verified on Twitter.
That's it. That's our... Oh, Fox News just called Florida for Trump.
Fuck!
Thanks, Fox.
We're fucked.
If
If Pennsylvania is for Trump too, huh?
Pennsylvania, well, we'll see. No, because I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of mail. It's only 46% reporting. I think it's going to be a lot of mail-in shit that needs to be counted, and I think it would be too soon to say.
I just spilled water everywhere.
Nice. And with that, we'll end this episode. This live reaction episode of the election 2020. I'm sure lots of crazy shit is going to ensue in the next few days. Trump literally hasn't tweeted anything in several hours, as far as I know, which is concerning.
And he hasn't tweeted about Covfefe in like a long time.
So,
I still want answers for Covfefe.
So we'll leave it at that. Any last thoughts?
This has been... Hear that? That's a train horn for the Trump train.
For the Trump
It
train. Would be so much easier just to become like a white national, like a conservative. Could you what if we just gave up everything about like ourselves and just donned on the MAGA hats and showed up at a rally? Because they'd be all for like, hell yeah, brother, let's go ride.
They'd all be for be me to be Trump man.
Yeah. So.
What? Yeah, I think I just had a stroke.
Oh, look at this, though. It says Biden 209, Trump 118, and it's whoever gets to 270 first. So, well, not first.
I was going to say, like, they could just do all of Trump's votes first, and then, boom, he'd get it.
No, it's...
I'm just saying.
Well, usually, though, you can't, because there's only a certain... You can't have more than one person over 270. It's either one or the other. You can have a tie at 269, though, which would be very 2020.
69.
Yeah, you can have it at 269. That would be nightmare scenario if like it tied at 269.
What happens at a tie?
I don't know. It's
a fight to the death between the two?
Yeah. No, it's never happened, so I don't know. I don't fucking know what would happen. No, because then neither of them met 270, but they both tied. So it's like, I don't even... Well, my guess actually in that case would be that
then
the Supreme Court would just pick Trump because like they're conservative.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. It's never happened.
What what is the purpose of the Supreme? Fuck the Supreme. I thought the Supreme Court is supposed to be a non-political.
Well, it's supposed to be, but it's
because it's literally the Supreme Court. Yeah, it's like it decides.
It's supposed to be non-partisan, law of the land.
They're like the referee.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works.
The referee's been paid off now by the
if I make this bottle flip, Trump win. Okay, hold on. No! Damn it! Trump was supposed to win! Yeah. Okay, take two. Okay, Trump's not winning.
Trump's not winning. Alright, well, we'll talk.
Actually, I was just kidding. Fuck! Okay, yeah, Trump's not winning.
Okay, if you make this one, Bernie can still win.
Okay, Bernie coming in hot.
Oh, Bernie can.
God,
Here's how Bernie can still win.
Let me cap it real quick. Oh! It just hits the fucking thing when we lose this mic. That would be so
Falls over, spills everywhere.
Okay, bye.